Good morning, guys. It is very early, silly, stupid early in the morning, and I am getting ready to go to work. It is 6:36 in the morning. I've already started my new job this week and it's all going well. I thought I would do this foundation Friday for today as opposed to on the weekend because I want to test out the new Lifeproof foundation by Sleek. I actually went to an event on Tuesday, I believe, from Sleek, and they were launching their new campaign, I think called My Face, My Rules, and they launched their new foundation as well as new primers and stuff. I'm just going to use the Lifeproof foundation. I'm not going to use their new primer because the primer is a hydrating primer that I received. I know they have a mattifying one as well, but I didn't get that in the goodie bag they gave us. So I thought I won't use that because I've got oily skin. I don't really need a hydrating primer. So the primer I'm actually going to use today is just going to be a mattifying one. But this is the new Sleek foundation. Now I'll have to put the actual price in this video. But this foundation, I believe it comes in something like 21 shades or something like that, or even more, maybe 24 shades. And it says, Life-proof your look with this foundation that goes the distance. Soft focus powders create a blurring effect and help to reduce the appearance of fine lines. The oil-free formula can help skin look even better and shine-free, whilst imperfections are concealed. And they say it's sweat-proof, oil-free, medium to full buildable coverage. So from this, I'm assuming it's going to be really good for oily skin, okay, just from what they're saying there. I did actually use this yesterday because I just wanted to try it out, so I have like a proper review for you. So I can already tell you some thoughts, but I'm going to use it again today so I can kind of confirm my thoughts on that. At the event, they gave us a foundation and they matched me to LP20, or my friend got matched and I just used her shade match. But before this, I actually did buy it myself and I picked up LP21. So you can see LP20 is slightly lighter than LP21. I think LP21 has a slight reddish undertone to it, more than LP20. So I'm going to stick with LP20 for today and just use that. Now it comes in a squeezy tube as such, like that, which I like. The thing I was quite surprised about is just how thick, well, it's quite runny, but it's quite thick as well when you actually put it on your face, which kind of makes sense, I guess, if it's more of like a, it doesn't actually say it's a matte foundation, but I guess it makes sense for something that's supposed to be quite long wearing. But that's the foundation colour. You can see for me it's slightly red in its undertone, but I don't think I could have got any other closer match to me personally. Okay, I should have primed before doing this foundation. This is how you know I'm like half asleep, guys, and you can tell it in my voice as well. Today's not going to be a really busy day at work either, but it's travelling to work. I get stuck in so much traffic now. It's so tiring, but I'm going to try and quickly do this and get going. So just prime my face with my Becca primer, which is the Ever Matte and Poreless primer. I'll link it down below for you. I'm just going to take my brush and go in to this foundation. Okay. So you can kind of see what the foundation is looking like from me already. It's quite a thick foundation. It's slightly on the red undertone for me, but it's not terrible. It is definitely a medium to full coverage foundation, because when you initially put it on, like you can see now, it does cover my hyperpigmentation, which I have, but it's not like full coverage, but it's close. It's definitely buildable. However, because I'm going to work, I'm probably not gonna need to do like a proper full coverage of foundation today, but I can definitely see that it is something that can be buildable. It's slightly tacky, it does dry down a bit. The coverage is really decent as well. So I'm just going to take this Colourpop concealer. I've got the shade Rich Tan here, and I'm just going to put on just a tiny bit of concealer under my eyes. Put that on my eyelashes. This is literally me getting ready very quickly for work as well. The concealer goes on top of it quite nicely. The concealer itself is quite thick, so I'm just going to set that with my Laura Mercier powder quickly. I use this powder all the time, as you guys are probably aware. So that's me now done for work. So all I do is just put on my earrings and off I go. So yeah, I'm heading off. Now that didn't take me long at all. It is now It's now 6:53, as you can see there, and yeah, that is why I wanted to try out this foundation today on an actual work day, because it says it's a life-proof foundation, and what better way to test out a life-proof foundation than when you're actually doing life, like going to work and like, you know, regular people. Anyway, that's it from me, guys, so I will see you later on this evening when I'm back from work. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm back from work now, probably a lot more brighter than I was very early this morning, about 6:30 this morning, so I apologise for my croaky voice in the morning, but you know how it is, right? So this is what I'm looking like after, oh my gosh, what's the time? Forgot to tell you the time. The time now is 5:30. 5:31 actually, and this is what my face is looking like. I've obviously put my hair up for work, yeah, and I've got my earrings in. Now, just recapping, I am testing out the Lifeproof foundation, and I thought it would be great to test this out whilst going to work. Personally, I think I look okay. I am quite shiny on my T-zone area. I do have oily combination skin. My forehead is quite shiny, my nose is quite shiny, around my cheek area is quite shiny, my chin is quite shiny. If I look a bit closer, I find that even though I'm quite shiny, I don't actually find that the foundation has settled into any fine lines, and the perimeters of my face where I'm not oily or anything, the foundation has lasted. It hasn't come off or anything, so it's lasted where my skin is quite normal. It's just where my skin's very oily, yeah, you can definitely see my oils peeping through. What were the claims of this foundation? It didn't say it necessarily was for oily skin, it just said it was sweat proof. So I guess if you are somebody that perspires quite a lot then on your face, then yeah, this might be a foundation for you to try out. Today was a bit humid as well. It was a bit cooler than it was yesterday, but it's still quite humid, and normally I do get quite hot and sweaty, but today I didn't really find myself doing that, so I can't really comment too much on whether or not this was sweat proof. But I mean, I normally do get quite sweaty, and it was quite humid today, and I didn't find it to be an issue with this particular foundation. So, you know, take from that what you will. Yesterday I did get quite hot and sweaty, and I did wear this foundation yesterday as well. So like I said, take from that what you will. It did transfer, just leaning and things like that, and then touching some documents. I noticed I did have some transfer, but that also could have been my powder that I used on top as well. It didn't break up around my nose much. I think it's just starting to break up, but literally very, very minimal. So that's quite good. Yeah, the foundation has actually lasted really, really, really well. Is it the best foundation for keeping my oils in? No, it's not. But I don't think it claims to. It just says it's oil free. So I'm not gonna, you know, criticize it too much for not keeping my oils. However, it does say that it's supposed to give you a shine-free complexion. So yeah, okay, maybe I should criticize it a bit more, but obviously I do not have a shine-free complexion right now. It was only really halfway through the day that I noticed it looking like this. So yeah, I didn't touch up or anything throughout the day. I didn't do anything to my face, didn't touch my T-zone, nothing, didn't blot or anything. So this is how you're seeing me. I do like it. I like the foundation. It's very lightweight on the skin. I didn't necessarily feel it on my skin, and it has a very buildable, like it does mention, it does have a buildable coverage and finish to it. I don't know if it's going to replace my favorite drugstore foundation, which is the Max Factor 3-in-1 foundation. My oils seem to last, seem to be held much better with that foundation than this one, but it's a good foundation to have in my collection. I'm literally just taking my powder brush from this morning. I'm not adding any more powder to my brush, and just literally blotting away the oils. And as per usual, like all other foundations, we're back to normal. I think it's held up really well, and for after 11 hours for me to just be able to just blot with a powder, with my powder brush, and still it looking quite fresh, I think that's quite a testament to the foundation itself. So I love the fact there are lots in the range in terms of the shade range, so sleek, they've done really well there. Let me know if you've tried this foundation, what are your thoughts on it? If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and definitely comment below and share this video as well, because I would just love you to do so. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and yes, I will be back with another foundation Friday. Let me know below which foundation you want me to try next, and hopefully I will be able to, at least very soon. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, bye.